Let's look at a couple of ways of using the distributive property of multiplication. So let's say, for example, I have 6 times 2 plus 3. Now we know from, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, you're supposed to do what's inside the parentheses first, and then you multiply. Well, look at this. What if you distributed what's outside the parentheses first? So 6 times 2, 12, plus 6 times 3, 18. A coinky-dink? I think not. And so that's what distributing is doing. So even if you have something with a variable, such as this, you still would just multiply 6 times x, which is 6x, and 6 times 7, which is 42. Don't be bothered if it's a negative out front. I distribute negative 6 times 5y, which would be negative 30y. A negative times a negative would be a plus 18. Then let's get crazy. Let's do a fraction. So if I have 40 on the outside, 1 over 20x minus 3 over 40 on the inside. Well, if I distribute this, I'm going to have 40 over 20x minus 40 times 3, 120 over 40. And that, of course, would equal 2x minus 3. So another way you could look at this when you're distributing, you could say, well, 40 will cancel into the 20 2 times, and 40 will cancel into the 40. You see what's left? 2x minus 3. And so it's important that you understand how to distribute. When you basically have something outside of the parentheses, you distribute it to everything inside the parentheses.